Hello and welcome to my channel, Juice It with Zita. Happy weekend. How are you feeling? We are already a couple of weeks into the new year, and how are those resolutions going? It is commonplace to know that at the start of the year, we make a lot of resolutions, but by end of January, February, a lot of those resolutions are out of the window, and we keep asking ourselves what is happening. If you're new to this channel, I say welcome. In this channel, we talk about ways of optimizing our health, and that is why I make juices so that people can eat more of fruits and vegetables. And in that process, I also throw in a lot of health tips that people can incorporate into their lifestyle so that we can live healthy and happy lives. Talking about New Year resolutions, 2 years ago, one of my resolutions was to start up a morning routine. Trust me, it was not easy. And I was thinking about what to incorporate into my morning so that it is automated. And what I'm going to tell you today has been in the works for about two years. It has been in the works for about 2 years, and I have tweaked it over time to get it to where it is. If you want to have energy all through the day, try this routine. Set up a morning routine for yourself. We are all different. Some people are morning people, some people are evening people. So just because we have different chronotypes, it makes us to attend to things differently. So I will throw out these tips and look for what works for you. And please, it is very, very important to set up a morning routine. Once your morning is automated, you will be surprised at the amount of energy that you have. You will power through your day like never before. Okay, let me just backtrack and give you some background about what I do, how my normal day looks like. I have a 9-to-5 job as a special needs teacher, which I really adore doing. It's very demanding, but I have had enormous personal growth doing this job. I also have a side gig that I go to 3 times a week and every alternating Saturday. I'm taking an accelerated health coaching program at the Institute of Integrative Nutrition in New York. This program is supposed to last for 1 year, but I took the accelerated course that is going to last for 6 months. I am also a mother of a 21-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 16-year-old. I am a wife to my husband of 25 years. I am a friend. I am a sister, you name it. So that tells you that my days are very charged. But let me tell you one thing. I power through my day because I have routine. I have structure in my day. Every single minute of my day has been factored into something. I do not watch TV. I don't have time for that now. I do not watch movies, maybe once in a while just because I want to bond with my kids if they're around, or my husband. I can watch movies. My time is very valuable. And that is why I say again, structure, structure, structure is key if you want to have a high performance lifestyle. So I'm going to go through my morning routine with you, and I hope you're going to get some nuggets from it that you can implement in your own lifestyle. I cannot underestimate how important a morning routine is. If you want to be a high performance, put one in place. So let's get into it. What is your morning routine like? Do you snooze the alarm every minute that it comes off and jump out of bed last minute? You're in a rush, you get into traffic, you are angry, you're agitated, you're not grounded. What is your morning like? And there's no judgment here, please. A lot of us, life happens, and since there are tips that we can use to make life more easy for us, it's very challenging out here. why not use them? We have these tools available for us to use. And I really want to appreciate one of my friends who took time to talk to me about a morning routine and about lifestyle changes. And I feel like I have an obligation to put this information out because I have experienced a lot of changes, positive ones, of course, in my life because of the advice I took from this very personal friend. And I want to put this information out there because you never know who is listening. You never know who it can help. So if you're rushing out of the door in the morning and you are always on the go, we can fix it. There's something we can do. And that is why I'm here to talk about how to start your day. And basically, the way you start your day determines how the rest of your day runs. My day starts the night before. I go to bed at 10 p.m. I make sure I have a restful, restorative sleep, and I am up at 5:30 a.m. Before going to bed, I have picked out the dress I want to wear. I always like to dress up. So I've picked out my dress so I don't get up in the morning. I'm on my wardrobe trying to determine what to wear or what not to wear. That takes up time. It takes off energy. It takes off mental capacity that you have built over the night. You have rested over the night. You need to direct that energy that has built up towards other more important things. So when I started, my husband is a nurse. He works the morning shift. So his alarm goes off at 5:20 a.m. And then I have another 10 minutes to catch some sleep before my own alarm goes off. So lately, like in the past 2 months, I have realized that by the time his alarm goes off, I'm already drifting out of sleep. I am already almost awake. Like the first 2 weeks that I noticed it, I was almost scared. I'm like, what is happening? But then I came to realize that my body is already well rested and it is in sync with my routine. And so my body just follows through the routine. And now I don't even need an alarm to wake me up. Trust me, I am up at 5:30 with or without an alarm. My body is already in sync with that routine. So when I get off the bed, I answer nature's call. I say hello to my husband and I thank the universe for giving me another opportunity to serve. Think about it. How many other people did not wake up from their sleep this morning? So I am really fortunate to get up from my sleep. And so I have to thank the universe for giving me another opportunity to live and to serve. Then the next thing is my exercise. So I do exercises on Mondays to Fridays, between 35 and 45 minutes of exercise every morning, Monday to Friday. So when I jump out of bed and the greetings is done and I reconnect with nature, I put on my sports gear and I head down to the basement. So when I started doing my exercise routine in the morning, I would do it in my bedroom because I thought it was a hassle to go down to the basement. I have a treadmill in the basement, but I just thought it was very cumbersome going down to the basement. And that is why you need to do what works for you. So for starts, I would use a very small space in my bedroom, which is not big enough. My bed has taken most of the space and the closets. So I have a little space in my bedroom and I will line my weights below my bed. So when I get up, I just pick up my weights and I start exercising. So I do resistance training. I really love lifting weights because one, I'm type 2 diabetic, and resistance training is very good in building muscle, and this muscle helps to take up the extra sugar that is running around in my bloodstream. So I like to do resistance training to build additional muscle. Also, resistance training helps to build brown fat, which has more mitochondria in it, and that's why it's brown. And so the rate of metabolism in my body with the brown fat increases, and it also lends some advantages towards weight loss because I have an improved metabolism. So for that reason, I do weight training about three times a week. And then I go on my treadmill for cardio once, and then I do yoga once. So that makes up my Monday to Friday exercise routine. And then my Saturdays and Sundays are for rest and repair. So I get up, I go on my exercise. I already have my exercise routine planned out. I am not contemplating on what I need to do. I know Monday's resistance, Tuesday body weight, Wednesday treadmill, Thursday resistance, Friday yoga. So I get up and I just go on with those exercises. So on the treadmill, I don't go very hard on the treadmill because I'm also conscious about my joints. On the treadmill, I only do a walk of 2.5 to 3 miles an hour on an incline of 8, and then I don my 20-pound weighted vest on me, just so that it makes it more challenging for me. Going on the treadmill is not the best for me. I really do not like it because it's very stationary, and sometimes it becomes redundant and doesn't give me the challenges that I get when I'm doing resistance training. So what I do when I'm on my treadmill is I listen to podcasts that talk about health issues. I listen to the Huberman Lab. I listen to Lewis Howes. I listen to a lot of others, but these are my really go-tos that I listen to while I'm on the treadmill. And on the wall in front of my treadmill, I have a vision board that have pictures of my goals on it, and that gives me a reminder of what I need to do to get to where I want to go to. So that is my exercise routine for Mondays to Fridays. I tweak this a little in the summer because it's nice out and I really want to go and connect with nature. And in the summer, I have holidays. I'm a teacher. I have the luxury of having holidays during the summer months. That's July and August. So I really drill into going out into nature. I do 5K walks around my neighborhood, or I do biking. And I remember last year when I got a bike, I had never gotten on a bike before, and my friends were really surprised that, oh, I'm surprised that you haven't been on a bike before. I'm like, yeah, I was born in Africa, and getting bikes was a luxury to our family. It was more important to get food and clothing and a roof over our heads than to get a bike. And I remember when we go for national holidays, there's a national holiday where we go to a field, do march past, play games. You will go and pay money, 50 francs in Cameroon, to rent a bike, and that was the only opportunity we had to ride bikes. So when I wanted to incorporate biking into my exercise routine, I had to invest in buying a bike, and I got my son to teach me how to ride a bike. I went through a couple of YouTube videos and I said, okay, let's go. Okay, I would like to backtrack a little here. I have recently transitioned from doing my exercises in my bedroom down to my basement after I have developed that mental stability to know that I have to exercise regardless. So I now come down to the basement after putting on my sports gear to carry out my different exercises. On my way down to the basement in the kitchen, I usually put a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt in warm water and drink. And this is just to help balance my electrolytes, because as I'm exercising and I am sweating, I am losing sodium. So I just take sea salt, and it has been very, very beneficial to me. I also take with me 1.5 liters of water that I drink while I'm exercising, and I make it a point of duty to have about 2 of those in a day, so I keep myself really, really hydrated all day long. So when I'm done my 30 to 45 minutes exercise downstairs, I go back up to my bedroom, and this is the second phase of my morning activities, where I organize my bedroom, I organize my environment, because I just feel that a cluttered room is a cluttered mind, and I really agree with that. So I make it a point of responsibility to arrange my bedroom. When I come in, I make up my bed, And if there are any clothes hanging around, I make sure I organize my bedroom. And this has been really, really life-changing for me, because I used to binge buy. Like I say, I like to look nice, I dress up, and this made me to buy a lot of clothes that now I know I do not really need. So when I started organizing my bedroom, I realized that there are clothes in my closet that I haven't worn for 1 year, some for even 2 years. Terrible. So one day I just got up, went into my closet, pulled down all those clothes that I thought I did not need, that would serve other people better, and it filled 2 garbage bags. Can you imagine the amount of money that I spent on those clothes that I would have directed to something else? So when I did that, I still dress up well. But it gave me a different perspective about minimalism. And that is one of the things that came up to me when I started doing this routine of making up my bed and arranging my bedroom. I now realize that I didn't need to have all those clothes. I didn't need to, there's more to have a feeling of completion, to be in your own body and feel confident. Like most of the times we want to buy all those things because we want external validation from other people, which is still okay. But there are other ways of being confident in your own body and feeling good with yourself, apart from spending money on clothes that you do not need. So when I gave out all those clothes, I sent them to Africa, and a lot of people benefited from it, and that also gave me a lot of joy that I have put a smile on the faces of other people. And so I now had to work on this binge buying. So first of all, I acknowledged it. I'm like, yes, I know I binge buy. I buy clothes just for the fun of it. Like, I would never repeat a dress to a party. Tell me about that. So I would never repeat a dress. If a party is coming up, I have to get a new dress for it. And thank God too, with the pandemic, we didn't have parties to go to. And so this really helped me to build this attitude of not buying just for the sake of it. So how did I walk through this binge buying? The first thing was that I would go into the store, buy the clothes, come back home, and go into my closet and look at the clothes that I have still not worn, and then I would go return these clothes. And this went on for about a while. Then the next step was to go pick out clothes that I really like, go to the measuring room, measure the clothes, have a love relationship with them for a couple of minutes, and leave them there and go back home. And now I walk through the mall. I don't have any interest in buying clothes because I have built this mental stability, and I just tell myself, there are clothes there that you have not worn. There are clothes, you have a lot of clothes you don't need anymore. And this just making up my bed has helped me build character. It has helped me save so much money, and it has helped me to look for other ways of being confident, which transcend just looking nice outwards. I am more intrinsic, I'm more internal. Like, what makes me happy? It's service to humanity, and that is what I have gotten just by making my bed. The simple act of making my bed. You see how it has branched out to other areas of my life, and how it has helped me improve on my decision making and my discipline. So this is halfway down my morning routine. I'm going to end up here for today, and because it's very long, I have other things that I do. We are going to make this into a 2-part video. So thank you for listening. Thank you for spending time with me. I hope these tips are going to help you to develop discipline and mental clarity as you come up with your goals for the new year and you move on with executing your goals. See you in the next video. Thank you.